Hey everybody, so this is officially day two of starting a company in 100 days. And I got to get the dates on the other things. It's also I believe day 57, day 55 of being alcohol-free sober. It is day 30 something of working out with a personal trainer. I got to get all my dates because there's a lot of things that I'm working on. So I'm working on essentially it's a 100 day you can do anything challenge. And the four things I'm focusing on is one, starting a business, which is my 100-day business, a business that is all about celebrating milestones and significant achievements in 100 days. The other piece is faith and spirituality. So started in Ramadan, really been focused on that practice of prayer, and I'm going to give it till 100 days, probably continue beyond that, so go beyond 100. But I'm definitely going to continue, that thoughtfulness and that prayer devotion that I had during Ramadan for an extended period of time. Fitness is something I've been doing with a personal trainer since early March, and that will continue for 100 days. So stretching until, I believe, around the end of May, early June. And then I also have, obviously, sobriety, which is where this all started from. I mean, everything really started from the entire mindset of I know I needed to cut alcohol in my life, but I couldn't say that statement that, this will be my last drink I ever had ever again. But what I could say is I wasn't going to have a drink for another 100 days. And I'm committed to that. And, by the end of that 100 days, let's see if I go beyond 100 and make it last longer. But, definitely committed to that 100 days no matter what. So these are the challenges that I've kind of undertaken for myself, for personal growth, for personal development. But I've also, I think the other piece around this is so many folks online are trying to give you advice. Do this and you'll make X amount of money. Do this in 30 days. Do this, and you'll lose weight. And I think the 100 days is a great fixed period of time to put some of these things to the test and kind of see where you net out at the end. What I have discovered just in research that I've done, in kind of really being obsessed about this I've been obsessed with 100 or trying to do a 100-day challenge for about a year now, but I've been overly obsessed about this concept and idea of launching a business around it, celebrating my milestones, celebrating other people's milestones, and then giving people ways that they can celebrate and commemorate, the success of completing anything in 100 days. Some of the other things I want to do, not sure when I'll start, but 100 Days AI. I think there's a company that's doing 100 Days AI, and I think the reviews are pretty good. Hopefully I'll put a link out here. There's 100 Days No Code, 100 Days Coding. I'd love to do 100 Days Python, 100 Days Language. So there's so many things. I mean, I'm so excited to do all the things, but I know the number one thing is I need to do first is the sobriety piece. I need to finish the fitness piece. I need to finish the spiritual journey. I'm a serial entrepreneur. There's nothing has been a home run or a runaway hit. Some mild successes, and I want to put the 100 days to the test to kind of see if I can learn new mechanisms so I can able to start businesses that can be successful, that I have the right mental mechanics in place, can apply some of these learnings, and starting from zero, I can start to 0 to 100 and get a business going. Hopefully I can take some of those learnings and apply it to some of my existing companies and businesses that I do have. So that's where we're at today. So we're at day 2. We're in probably the honeymoon stages. We're in the early days. We're in the early honeymoon stage. So, everything seems possible now. Of course, I know there's going to be harder days. I know there's going to be challenges. That's just life. Those challenges will come because there'll be something I need to learn. There'll be frustrations potentially on, being on the phone, trying to deal with a third-party vendor. It's typically old legacy vendors like financial institutions that typically cause the most amount of headaches sometimes. I'm grateful for the excitement that I have today on day 2. I'm also cautiously aware that not every day will feel, absolutely amazing and fantastic and be in the honeymoon stage. But that's okay. I mean, that's the challenge, and that's part of going through this 100-day process. So this is day 2. Just wanted to, at least for myself, put it on record. So the action plan for today for me is to continue, of course, on the journey that I have been continuing on. Fitness. I'm going to hit the gym today. Of course, always going to continue to stay in my prayers. make sure that doesn't get impacted by my travel today. It's still Ramadan, so still very much in a mode of, spirituality or, internal reflection. In terms of the startup, because that's kind of the big one in which we're starting together, day 2 is going to be continually more research, more fleshing out mission, vision, kind of coming up with, brand strategy, looking at go-to-market, really trying to fine-tune a lot of these pieces to be able to kind of finalize the name, finalize kind of what that ID will look like. The probably the most important thing I need to do, though, is build my calendar, because I'm excited today, but there'll be days where I wake up where it's just like, And so I need to build this calendar, and if I build this calendar, it's going to help set up what are the things I need to checklist today, what are the things that are coming up tomorrow, what did I do the previous day, was I successful, what needs to be revised. And so big goal today is continue research, continue to refine the concept idea, continue to look at competitive landscape, continue to look at potential partners, content partners, affiliate partners, and again, put together a calendar so I can manage and measure activity on a daily basis. There's one last thing before I enjoy this beautiful scenery. It's even beautiful when it's cloudy, but it's going to be sunny. I mean, days in April in Uganda start off like this, but it gets pretty sunny. So the one thing I'd leave off with you guys is just to let you know that I believe in you. I think you can do anything. All you got to do is just begin, become, go beyond, and be 100.